Call on Tampa Bay for a couple of fishermen and a dog. James Zambrowski joins us live now from the Tampa side of the Gandy Bridge. Good evening, James.
Yeah, good evening, Brendan. This is one of those combinations that can just make trouble. You had a small boat, sudden storms, big waves, tossed these two young men into the water. The lucky thing is that they were in close to shore rather than further out into the Gulf.
Jose Maldonado and his brother say they are experienced fishermen, but they weren't ready apparently for storms that came up this afternoon across Tampa Bay.
No, it's only the boat is coming too much water inside, you know, and the boat is flipping up, and we're jumping out of the water, and we're going swimming onto the bridge. And
a Tampa Police Marine Unit officer on patrol in the Hillsborough River and on call for just such emergencies drove his patrol car to the Gandy Bridge after dispatch received a distress call.
When I got on scene, basically there was no boats on scene at the time. You knew there was two people under the bridge. We couldn't tell if they were in the water or on the piling. We obtained that they were on the piling. Wasn't sure if they were injured or not.
With the Coast Guard on the way but not there yet and no rescue boats nearby, Officer Luis Vasquez went down to the brothers from the bridge deck above.
We weren't sure what we had, so I had the rappel gear, rappel down to them, and at that time Coast Guard got on scene and took us all back to shore. Nobody's injured at this time.
The boat sank in shallow water, but was pulled to shore by Pinellas County Fire and Rescue. Maldonado and his brother saved life jackets themselves and their dog, but not much else. Weather was to blame, they said.
yeah, we was fishing, but the climate here is crazy, I don't know.
Both declined medical attention. The Coast Guard in Pinellas County will conduct an investigation. Are you looking for a license for this boat or something like that?
Registration. We're just going to check the registration. If it's not on board, obviously it was underwater. But we're just going to make sure everything's current and that the boat is registered.
I want to show you, this is where they brought the boat and these two young men ashore here at the Gandy Boat Dock. But just a short distance here behind me at the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary building on the Gandy Boat Dock, they had a national leadership seminar. Leaders from all over the country from the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary here today for a seminar. They were quite interested in this accident. The best thing about it, apparently, was that these young men had the presence of mind to have and don life jackets. Live in Tampa, I'm James Zambrowski, ABC Action News.